Welcome to another episode on my Arduino Yun, connected to electronics with fischertechnik motors and lens lamp and power controller. Last time I changed a bit in the setup of one of the NTC thermistors in a way that I rewired the whole thing, so without touching anything. This LED is now directly connected to MOS, a resistor, and here the power. And this NTC thermistor is now connected to power, so this power is for both the LED and the thermistor. And that should be visible in some value both on console and the oscilloscope. Now the value right now is 5 volts, but what happens if I give some input? Will it work? Right now, not really. Why would it not give input? And this one respond like this. Right, now it and then you see that things which you expect to work completely do not work at all, surprisingly. So this circuit works, so this motor should work. But it doesn't do it. With some hesitation, that too. Alright. But I also notice that this LED is not optimal. So those are things that may give an idea to worry. Now then, with this it would be no surprise that this is the oscilloscope image and the blue line is with the thermistor. So that doesn't change at all. So, why the hesitation of this motor? Something new to worry about, I'm afraid. Let's give the console some more input. And let's turn. Look at that. A potmeter that was not really full set. Although, yet again, or still, it wants something and it stops. This is not nice. Strange. So why is this behavior? Always something wrong. Well, it clearly does run, but not the way I want. Alright, does this work at all? Yes, because this is separately connected to this power controller. Oops. To this power controller. which clearly works. But I have to concentrate on the NTC. And now also on this motor. What's going on? Also, this gives food to another test. So, does this work? Then a little LED should work. Yes, that works. Does this work? Yes, it does work. A very short flash, but it does work. This works. Does this work? An LED that doesn't work. Why? What's wrong with that? Ah, it does work. Just needs to be set it. Yep. So. No, here's no power at the moment. And juggling with this wire doesn't make it any easier. Ah! Oh, that's something new. Connection to a host is closed. Why is that? Let me reconnect. See? There was no more input and the connection was closed, so I couldn't give any input. And alright, it runs. But is that all there is? Because now this doesn't work. And that's worrying. Or is it due to this one? Yes, due to that one. But I'm not measuring this one, I'm measuring that one. And that is not promising at all. So why doesn't this give any result? Well, I could shine this light. So let me turn it up fully. Very bright light. And then boldly put it, yeah, where? Right here in the middle. Putting it even further down. Yeah, touching. Okay, let me put this one there. So this should be giving any heat. This should give any heat because this is the same as the setup on the original fischertechnik demo, but it should give increasing value. Last time it showed that it didn't. And yet it is exactly the same. So now let's see if this is working again. No, on the oscilloscope nothing, and Okay, now it's time to take a look at the console. Does it improve anything at all? It's getting boring. So, with this rather extensive and maybe boring testing, the very big question is, what is the result? Well, first of all, let's look at the schematics. So, the biggest change last time was here. Power. So, going from here, well, this is all schematics, not a real thing, but that may be clear, I hope. Power to the NTC, which gives us the output of the NTC thermistor goes to input A1. Same power goes through resistor 9 to the LED and connected to the ground. This works, no doubt. This is another question. Does this work? What should I expect anyway? Well, it has a value. On the oscilloscope, as you can see, there's 5 volts over it, and I'm measuring it at the side of the input. So what is this? Potmeter larger than 500, and this is a bit tricky. That, let's see, let's enlarge this window a bit. And it shifts a lot, of course, so that's a pity, but it says everywhere lower than 500, while the NTC value larger than 500 is 1011. NTC value is 162, 862. So if I just take away this fan, this motor, and once again put this right here. I do it manually now, and very up close. What's the change? Well, like last time, nothing, absolutely nothing at all. So, when is the NTC due to do something at all? And because of this very negative result and this very negative result, it's time to find out how it should work, really work. Because although in the fischertechnik setup it did work great, I tested it, this is not really what I want to see. So let's go somewhere. So, I checked the detail, and an NTC thermistor, negative temperature coefficient, actually means that when you cool it down, like this, the resistance gets higher, which should result in a lower voltage. But I don't see that. I don't see the value drop. At all. So, am I doing it correctly? I should hope so.
should I put another fan on it? Maybe so. So let me bend this one away. Now I have two fans blowing to the same NTC. Maybe it's not doing enough, so I am going to change the block value. So now it is 5 volts, and I'm going to change this. No. Right, 2 volts now. No change. Even higher. You see a ripple. You see some ripple here. It's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 volts. And with two winds really blowing to the whole circuit, I see nothing. Really nothing at all. So I think either the cooling isn't good enough or what. Well, this doesn't matter because they are it's running anyway, and let's face it, the temperature, the NTC values are exactly the same. Okay, too bad. I tried.
Another thing, now that I let the NTCs go, are the motors. So far, these motors have been running through transistor circuits, here and here. But in another experiment, I found out that these motors can run without a transistor. So I am going to try that here as well, where this wire will go here and this wire will go somewhere else. So first this wire, this will go on this side, or should go on this side. However, is that a good idea? No, because this transistor is blocking it, so actually it should go somewhere here. And I have to make this a nice wire, so I will put it right here, and then should it be here or here? Well, this does nothing, so here goes. So now it is on the entrance side of the transistor, and it runs. It's still controlled by pulse width modulation, which is the important part. So For the second motor, actually the same thing. Wiring all over, and it comes from here. So where should it go? Do I have some place left? That's a very good question. And I think I will pull this one and move this wire up here. I need to be careful with the wiring. Make it a nice wire. Right, and then right here. Then, well, I should give it input first. So I have to log in again. For some reason, connection was broken. Alright, input. Now it would be very nice if it actually would do something. Mind the wires. Yep, and it goes. Alright, so this means that for this type of small motors I don't need transistor circuit at all. And this also means that I can change the drawing for these motors. They are still controlled by pulse width modulation, but it's not needed anymore. And why this LED is no longer working, I don't know. It's still working, and that's the most important fact. So in the final part of this video I'm going to adjust the drawing.
So, well, I said final part, but I'm not quite sure if that's going to be true. Anyway, this is the new situation, which means that in here, where is the motor and where is the rest? Well, this is motor which is coming from here. This is no longer valid. This should go here. So this is one, and then from here to here. No. That's one. And the other one is here and should go here. So first let me put this one right here. And this is basically it. Quite simple and at the same time quite effective. Will this work on the other things as well? Well, that I don't know, because I have still another project as well with Arduino. And does it work? Does it work for the other motors? Because I have also larger motors, and I have no clue yet if those will work in the same way. So what do I have? Well, these NTCs are well, defunct actually. There's nothing I could do with it. This is working. This is working. And the rest has not changed actually. So what's more to come? Don't know yet. Let's save it and go back here. So all these signals are quite correct. Potmeter for this one, which is, as you've watched my videos on this topic before, they are exactly the other way around. And this is still the NTC at 5 volts, while they shouldn't be. What's next? Not quite sure.
Actually, I should still check on the control of the motors. So, with enough input in the console, let me first check this motor. Now it's turning its fullest. This is full speed. But now it's running full speed. So actually it is going the other way around now. Lowest. Pressing this button, does it work? No, not really. But potmeter entirely down, and it runs its fullest, which is exactly the opposite way as it used to be. What about this one? Right, fully up LED burns, this LED, and the motor stops. Turning it the other way around, still fully controllable. So now, without the transistors, they actually have now the same effect, the same working, which is surprising. Although this one doesn't stop, it just slows down. Ah, now it stops. Why does it stop anyway? So there it goes again. Oh, the same thing that was at the start of this video. Stopping and starting without a real reason that I know of. Alright, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. Follow me on Twitter, retweet and like, leave a comment. Follow me on Instagram, like and give a comment if you like. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. More information at the start of this video and on the website, which you can find under this video. Greatly appreciated. And this is going to be continued, because this is something that is interesting with these motors without the transistors. Bye bye.